Today we have two fantastic guests, Drew Gooden and Danny Gonzalez. They're very funny YouTubers. Look them up on YouTube, watch their shit. And I believe Drew has a podcast as well. It's called Little Stinker Radio Hour. So if you search YouTube, you'll be able to find it there. This episode was hilarious. It's really fun talking to them. But before we get started, I wanted to let you know, some of you probably already know, Noel and I are doing 8 shows in late March in Phoenix, San Francisco. I don't know, it doesn't matter. They're all sold out except for the tickets went on sale this morning, or I guess Tuesday morning, for the second show we're doing in San Francisco. So if you live in San Francisco or in the Bay Area and you want to come watch me and Noel make dick jokes for an hour on stage, then the ticket link will be in the bio or on my Twitter or something. You'll be able to find it. And if you decide to come, then that's great. We'll see you there. And if not, then enjoy the episode.
All right. Welcome back to the podcast. This is Insanely Chill. And today, that's mine.
Yep.
So we went deaf there for a second.
Yeah, we're just going to turn yours all the way down.
Yeah, that's cool. Actually, yeah. Do you guys want to you can take it from here. I might just head out, grab some, grab a bite.
I've been meaning to talk to Drew, actually.
Yeah. Hey, Danny. How are you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Pretty good.
Are you gonna leave?
Who's hosting? I'm confused.
I was gonna host.
We can all host.
Okay, sure.
Welcome back to the podcast, guys. Today I am joined by Danny Gonzalez, aka Young Face,
That's me.
and Drew Gooden, aka the only person who makes videos.
Absolutely.
The only person on YouTube at all, yeah.
The only which is actually insane. Still to this day, I cannot believe.
It's frustrating though because I feel like I made a really good website, and no one wants to use it, and it's like,
great.
come on, guys.
Yeah, it's
people are using it to watch your videos, but no one's making them.
It's
that's
so easy to upload, and that's what drives me crazy. It's like you just click a button, you throw it, whatever you want.
It's such a fantastic platform. I think everybody sort of just wants to sit back and admire it rather than use it.
Right? They don't want to taint it.
It's almost intimidating. You've built too many features.
Yeah.
How long did it take you?
An hour. I'm really good at coding.
It took you an hour to build all of YouTube.
Well, first I bought the domain, and then I was like,
how'd you think of the name?
Well, because YouTube, I don't know. It just makes sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, people ask me all the time, like, what does it mean? It's like, I don't know. You know what it means, right?
It was your tube.
It's your tube, which was already taken. So I got rid of the R.
Your tube.
It was going to be yourtube.com, but it's like, well,
I tried our tube.
Yeah.
Also taken
my tube.
Yeah.
my tube just sounded like perverse. So I was like, no.
Don't go to
mytube.com.
Who wants to see my tube? Yeah, it's like, that doesn't fly with people. So YouTube, nice and simple, and you guys want to. You could use it if you want.
I don't think so.
I'm good. Thank you, bro.
It's really cool though. Yeah.
You don't like it, or?
I love it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I watch your shit all the time.
Revolutionary.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, I don't really want to.
I feel like you guys, you'd be good on the platform. So I don't.
Thank you, but I'm gonna be sick
Not really
that day.
My thing,
so.
Oh,
thanks.
you are?
Yeah.
What kind of sick you got?
I'm just getting, can't post on YouTube sick. Kind of just bedridden.
Oh yeah, can't get out of bed.
No, yeah. Sorry.
I got you, man.
Yeah,
that's going around right now. So.
I also feel like the site is cluttered enough with how frequently you post. You post almost once every month.
I would say about 1.5 videos per month.
Wasn't the last one you did like a flashback like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, I feel like
was that all because you didn't post for that long?
Yeah, it's so dumb
hilarious.
that like if I don't post for a little bit, I feel like I have to like justify it or make up some ridiculous excuse.
Yeah.
But then I realized also I made that intro and it's exactly like something Danny did a few months ago. It's like the same
editing
bit.
in my apartment, and I was like, so what are you working on? He's like, oh, it's this little bit where I like drink a beer and then pass out for 3 months, and I'm like.
And then I was like, oh shit, he literally did that. Like, but I got his permission,
Yeah, you got his blessing.
So,
I did a joke. I said I was the first person to do something. Someone was like, that's Drew Gooden's joke. And I was like, damn
Being
it.
first is,
I'm the second person to be the first to do whatever it was. Is what,
Yeah, they're the first and only person to do that joke.
Yeah.
And so am I.
Yeah.
So
I also I just started a podcast in my ongoing attempt to just kind of do everything you're doing because it's working. Like I saw what you were doing, and so I was like, oh, I'll do that. And then Danny saw that I was doing what you were doing, and then Danny was like, oh, I'll do that.
Oh, are you doing podcasts too?
No, we're just talking about YouTube in general, the commentary stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It's like,
it seems like we all do this exact same thing now, which is
absolutely
great. But I mean, it's it's funny because like that works for all of us.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work for everyone else. It's just for our type of, I don't know.
Right.
Like I tried everything. I tried like more comedy videos. I tried vlogging for a while. Nothing worked. And as soon as I did this,
feel like
it worked.
we all did that. Drew mentioned that in one of his videos. Like when
Yeah.
Vine died, we started trying to do like videos that were basically
just longer
Vines.
versions of Vines.
Yeah.
Sketches where I'm playing both characters and like
Yeah.
they're kind of funny, but there's nothing to really latch onto. It's like a minute and a half. It's like, oh, that's funny. And you just, I don't know. YouTube's the best when it's just like they feel like they get to know you. You just fucking rant about something for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still have like Vine type stuff in your videos. That's why I really like them because you like
I try to
you put
mix it in.
skits like in the videos, which are great.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm good at that, and I feel like there's a place for it. And if you mix it in with something,
You just got to roast something around that.
right.
So people come for the roast.
Yeah,
and they stay for the
exactly.
shit that you're good at. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like eventually I was just like, this is what I like watching the most.
Yeah.
Yes, same exact thing. I would like H3. I would watch all the time. It's like, oh well, I'll just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel
Yeah.
like nobody really even watches like comedy sketches on YouTube anymore. That's not really even a thing. I mean, there's like Smosh and like the huge channels that already did it, but like at a certain point, like it became impossible for you to grow doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'll watch Jimmy Tatro.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
He still makes fucking great sketches.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
But it was weird. There was like a golden age for sketch.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
the Good Neighbor times, and that's when Jimmy was like, his videos were getting crazy amounts of views.
Yeah, I miss Good Neighbor. That was like,
We were watching them the other night.
yeah. I rewatched them so many times.
They're so fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
They're so good. Have you seen the movie? Have you seen Kyle's movie?
No, I
Brigsby
wanna-
Bear.
I watched that. Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was really good.
I
Yeah,
thought it
I've
was
seen it.
incredible. It's
Yeah.
really good. It's really like weirdly endearing. He like builds this like world around his character
Mhm.
that's like, but it's like, I don't know. It's just like
I
his
felt like
character's
it's
so
like
awkward.
all of his characters like from YouTube put into one too.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Okay,
really nice.
I'll check it out. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love what some of the stuff they're doing on SNL too. Like they have one that's called like The House. Have you seen that? It's just parroting like reality TV, and like every little moment is like they cut to the talking heads, and they're like, a drama. It's like it's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
But you guys haven't seen it, so
Yeah. No, but it sounds really funny.
Yeah,
yeah,
from what
it
you
is.
said. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. What I said. Oh,
The
thanks,
words you
guys.
said were funny.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
I almost prefer the description. I might not even watch it.
Yeah, you don't watch it. I'll just keep describing it. So
Yeah.
it's on TV.
That's kind of what I don't know if you ever saw the Real Bros of Simi Valley.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what they wrote
Yeah.
into that too. It was like nothing was happening, but it was still dramatic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, where are we gonna get fucking cops?
Yeah, it's funny to just overreact
Yeah.
to something
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
small.
Yeah.
But it's so true of like the real, like actual reality shows. It's like, she said what?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought we were going to have dinner here, but now I'm hearing from Mike that he wants to go have dinner somewhere else. And I just don't know what to do anymore. Yeah.
Someone send me. I'll get people sending me videos all the time, being like, "You should react to this. You should react to this." A lot of times they're like very funny, and like a lot of the shit that I react to now are just shit that people will send to me. And somebody sent me this one. It's from this show called like Bad Girls or something. Have you ever heard of this?
I don't
Bad Girls
think so.
Club or just
Bad Girls Club? Maybe it's a reality show.
I've heard of Bad Girls Club.
Is that what that is? A reality show?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And
I
some
didn't know
girl.
it was still on though.
I don't think it is. I think it's a clip from an older episode.
Okay.
But some girl like puts hot sauce in the in the orange juice or something. No, wait. She puts hot sauce in the juice as a prank. Not a prank, but as like a vindictive thing to like get back at some girl who was being a bitch to her.
Revenge.
Yeah, puts hot sauce. She's like, "You put hot sauce in the juice?" She's like, "Yeah, I put hot sauce in the juice." She's like, "Don't fuck with me," or something like that. She's like, "Okay, well, I'll show you." And she just goes and just pours all of it all over her bed. The whole thing of juice. And then to get back, the other girl goes back to the other girl's bed and pours like oil and like just like the most disgusting shit all over this chick's bed.
Jeez.
It was really one of the most absurd 2-minute
That's
clips
so
I've ever
ridiculous,
seen. Yeah,
yeah.
and I was like,
It's
this is what reality TV should be. This is great.
Yeah, just two people getting back at each
Yeah.
other.
Ruining each other's beds.
And then guess what she poured on her bed later that night.
Yeah.
It's like the only
Just
thing they
keep
can
pouring
think
shit.
of.
I poured oatmeal on her bed after that.
Yeah, I'm really going to get her this time. I'm going to pour gasoline on her bed. She's going to smell like gasoline.
I think I just broke your chair.
Oh, it was already broken. Sorry, I meant to warn you about that.
Well,
Have you signed a waiver or
I'll
something?
just sort of like squat the entire time.
Slam the leg in. Yeah, there you go. And then just don't lean back on it. Sorry.
Okay.
This chair
chairs are.
Yeah, I'll just
I
sit
don't
with
know, my
perfect
chair's fine.
posture.
We did that when we got these. We were like, oh, we want to we've like got a little bit of money. We don't want to do the IKEA thing. I feel like we're outgrowing that a little bit. So we're gonna go like, but there's no like mid-tier furniture. It's either like Crate and Barrel and you're spending $1 million on a chair, or it's IKEA and you're spending $3. And then there's like a couple companies that are just more than that. And that's one of these companies. So they like, look a little bit cooler, but they're just as shitty. All of them broke, like right away.
They're just like not even glued together. They just like put the wood together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say hi to Greg and the Little Stinkers.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh,
Right?
yeah. Hello, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, little stinkers. Thanks so much for watching.
By the way, the song Greg is Bob.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I spent
Yeah.
$70 on that Spider-Man costume, so I hope so.
Yeah, we were actually talking about this the other day, like just from Vine and YouTube, like all the props we bought for like one thing, and they just sit in our closet. Have you? I mean, I guess you didn't really.
I
use many
never-
Props,
I don't
but-
think
You're never really into
ever-
prop comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one, I have like a powdered wig I bought from like a thrift store or whatever, because I had like there's a store in Orlando called Colonial Drugs, and it's just like, I wonder what that's like, and it's just me wearing the wig, like, hi, can I get some meth, please? You know, it's like Colonial Drugs. I don't know, and so I've had that in my closet for like 2 years. Don't know what to do with it.
It's just like, I don't know, wait for Halloween, I guess.
I guess so, but then something else will come along. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, that's true. I want to buy some of your Greg merch.
Yeah, I don't have it yet.
How you don't have it yet?
Well, I'm using a new service now, and I like changed the design a little bit, but I haven't actually ordered any yet.
Okay.
So I just started because I'm using Teespring now. So I
Yeah.
know it's like a good service and it'll turn out okay.
Yeah.
So I just ordered some, so I can't wait for it to show up. But I've seen everybody else getting it, and it looks really nice.
You don't even have your own merch.
Yeah, they're getting it before you even get to see it.
Yeah.
Is Teespring good? Like, what's their deal?
I mean, so
You just
I was
upload
using
designs?
like Shopify before and doing everything myself,
Yeah.
which means I had to do like customer support and like in case, someone typed in the wrong address, I would have to do all that shit myself, and people were like emailing me, and I don't like that. So Teespring, you can just like set up the store on there, and they take care of like everything.
Oh, so they do customer service and everything?
Yeah.
And they take like a cut of whatever?
Yeah. Just like the production cost or whatever, and then you decide how much, like your profit margin.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Each thing. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And so you sell staplers,
Yeah.
Frisbees. Do you still do that?
Well, I sold out like really quickly, and I could have like bought more, but it's not super profitable.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm shipping everything myself, so it's been like a shit ton of work. So as soon as everything sold out, I was like, well, that's it. It was exclusive. So I sold out of I had staplers, I sold out of Frisbees, cups with just like a little sticker on them, but they were like shitty like plastic cups. Right now, I actually got some for you. It's my fridge.
No
magnet.
way.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of these. So
Yes.
slap that on your fridge.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's
What
got
does
an
it say?
original quote by me.
It says, "This is the best magnet. I really like this magnet, and it is the best." Drew Gooden, 2014.
Yeah,
You said that in 2014.
Yeah, it was prophetic, you could say.
Wow.
Yeah, like,
Wow.
I just kind of knew one day.
I will have my own magnet. Mark
But you were
my words.
speaking about it as if you already had it.
Yeah, it was just I was very confident back then. I kind of just knew what I was doing, and
And it's Little Stinker approved.
Little Stinker approved merch. Yeah, that's the thing I put on everything. I printed out a bunch of stickers, like the staplers. They're just regular staplers from bulkofficesupply.com, and I just
How much does it take to?
to buy 75 staplers.
Yeah.
A couple $100.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I made my money back, but it wasn't like the most profitable thing. But yeah, then so I would just like I bought all these stickers that were custom made with Drew Good or Little Stinker approved merch. Just like I just wanted to be as shitty as possible, and I think people just buy it not because it's good, but because they just want to be like in on the joke.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just bought a bunch of those, put a sticker on, and then with the staplers, I would tape one staple on top. Like, enjoy your complimentary staple. So you have to take it off and like put it in, which is like impossible to do. But you know,
Yeah, one staple. That's a
One
good fucking deal, though.
absolutely, it was only
Staples.
$9.
Yeah, staples
Staples
are.
will run you. Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
heavy
That's where they
feet.
get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Staplers are cheap, and then the staples.
Yeah,
It's like $1,000 for 4 staples.
Mhm.
It's like
big.
fine.
Yeah, big staple industries. The
They're
greediest
taking over.
motherfuckers out there.
Yeah, they are.
Big staple.
Dude, this guy's full of conspiracies.
Are you?
Yeah, big staples running everything, dude. They're all big staple related theories, office supplies related.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what? I'm glad we brought this up. Actually, just an hour of big staple conspiracy theories.
It's out there, man.
Yeah, open your eyes.
How did you come up with Little Stinkers?
I think I don't even know. dumbest. It was like I was doing a video where I was like responding to comments or something, and someone, I think I was like, it was like I think I was doing a little sketch where I was brushing my tongue. I don't even remember what it was, and then I called people little stinkers. It's like it didn't. I don't even remember. Like that's how insignificant it is. And then I just decided you guys are the little stinkers from now on because I called one person a little stinker, and it just took on. Like at first I was gonna do like the Drew Gooders, the Drew Goodeners, kind of like as a joke, like so bad. It's, But then I went with something else that's so bad.
Yeah, good.
It would have been good. It's just because like Jake Paulers.
I know. How the fuck did he say that to himself one time and then go, "That's the one"?
Yeah. At least Logang is like kind of clever.
Yeah.
It's like gang, but like Jake Paul
Urs.
And I'm not gonna lie, honestly, his Maverick merch is not bad. Like it's
very
a pretty,
nice merch,
it's decent. Like it's a unique design.
Okay.
Where Jake Paul is just like, I'm Jake Paul, or is my name.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, one of the shirts is just like his signature on a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Really?
I think so. Yeah, there's one that's just called like the signature hoodie, and it's just like his
It's like
signature.
We're just gonna buy that and steal his identity.
Yeah.
Just
Someone's
start writing
been
checks.
using your
on
signature.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, why is your social security number on your fucking merch? I don't know. I thought it was cool.
I don't know. I don't know anything. Do you guys not watch my videos?
You don't even have to buy the merch to see it. You could just see it your social
On the
security
website.
number on the website.
Oh, that guy's so
You're the you guys are the Chodesters, right?
Yeah.
How did you come up with
The
that?
strongest family on YouTube.
Well, that's not true.
Yeah.
but
Well, it's
he's
true.
the
So
strongest- well, don't look it up, but he's the strongest army on YouTube.
yeah, we're the fastest growing channel.
I think
on
I'm
YouTube.
actually the only family on YouTube.
Well,
So
that's not true either.
I feel like we're
Drew-
all just kind of taking each other's brands. We're all just, but it's fine, you know.
I came up with that in the video that I did making fun of Logan or Jake Paulers because he was like, "We're the strongest family" and all that stuff, and I was like, "This is so fucking weird."
Yeah.
It's like manipulative calling
Of course,
it
yeah,
a
that's
family
what it is.
because
It's
kids are like, "We're a family." It's like, no, you're not.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying
kind
like,
of
would
family?
you
Give a
would you
shit
ask your
about
grandma
you.
to
Yeah.
like buy your merch
Yeah,
constantly?
yeah.
Yeah, that's how my parents have stayed my parents. They bought my merch because I was like, I set up an ultimatum. I was like, guys, you want to be a part of this family, you got to buy my merch.
Got about yeah, exactly.
I don't care that you raised me or whatever. You
Yeah,
know?
that's why I don't have
thanks.
parents anymore.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, they would not budge. on
R.I.P.
that. Yeah.
No.
R.I.P. They're dead now.
So what? Did you produce the Greg song?
Yeah,
You did.
yeah. I think most of because I talked to you about that Ramzoid pack that's on Splice.
What the fuck, Drew?
That's my time, guys.
That
I got-
coaster didn't help at all.
Yeah, I really thought the coaster.
I'll grab some paper towel.
I bet you're glad that I put that thing on a coaster, though. Look at that.
Yeah, actually, you saved my ass there, guys. I'm very clumsy. This is why I just do things by myself. You know.
Yeah, you should probably stick with that.
I should. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I just got so excited. I was like, I've never had water before. What do I there's so many things I could do with it, and I just got carried away.
He's been staying at my house for a week, and I wouldn't let him have any water.
I'm just so thirsty. It's really Danny's fault when you think about it.
I guess so. Yeah, I'm sorry, Cody. What? I'm sorry, because
It's his fault because he's been
him.
withholding water from me. So
That's what I was going to ask you, actually, is we'll get back to music in a second, but
Sure.
why are you in LA? That's actually what I meant to
in LA.
well,
I'm staying with you for a week and you don't even know?
No, I have no fucking idea.
No, I'm just
showed up.
here. I was like, what can I do to sabotage Cody? I could ask for some water, spill it all over his expensive equipment,
Oh,
and
I
then
see.
just fucking bounce.
So that's why
Smart.
I put him on my Instagram story. He put me on his. We hope that you would see it and invite us
Yeah.
to your podcast. And then he could spill water all over your audio equipment.
Wow.
So it didn't work though. Looks like it still worked.
Yeah,
Foiled your plan.
I got a little bit of water left though. So
You actually
don't speak-
thwarted your own plan by putting the thing on the coaster.
I guess so. Yeah.
Your thoughtfulness got in the way of your own evil plan.
Yeah, or is this still part of the plan?
He's not going to tell you what it is. This guy's an evil genius. You know?
I think we're still good.
Yeah, I think we're so good.
I'm just
you can hear
fucking
us.
nervous.
I like the idea of, like,
do this to the microphone.
hey, like we're telling secrets to each other.
I don't think he can hear us, dude.
Guys, I can hear you clearly.
He's bluffing.
Well, I guess to answer your question, why I'm in LA. So I live in Florida, and everyone here. It's funny
I'm
because
sorry
like
about that.
it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Orlando is fine. I live in Orlando. It's like the hip part of Florida. If I lived anywhere else, you could say I'm sorry, and I'd be like, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Orlando's not that bad. I'm just here to hang out with Danny, and this worked out perfectly. The timing of this. Actually, I went to a show the other night. Regal Joe?
Yeah.
Remember him? Yeah, he hosted a show it was called Boys Night. Nick
Oh,
Colletti
yeah.
was in it.
Yeah.
Victor Pope, Cole Hirsch, and Casey Fry. It was so goddamn funny.
Was it great?
Yeah. And
Really?
then last night, I went to the show on Friday, but then last night I went to a party at Nick Coletti's house.
Oh, yeah.
And it was insane.
Why did
Everyone was so shit-faced. Why didn't they invite you?
Well, yeah, it was, a text would have been nice, but, totally cool.
That's where we all got together to plan what we were about to do.
Oh, gotcha.
If you were there, it would have ruined
So we're going to spill the water about 15 minutes in.
Yeah, and then Nick Coletti and Casey are all going to smash your laptop over the knee.
Yeah, the water's really inconsequential. Because they're going to come in and just...
Yeah, you're going to beat the shit out of him after the water spill.
The water barely does anything, but it distracts you. Yeah.
Lays the foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Did Nick do stand-up?
He did, yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah, well, it was.
Yeah.
He seemed. I think they all seemed a little nervous. I don't know how experienced they are, but it was all so funny.
That's great. How many people were there?
They sold out. It was kind of a small venue. I think probably 50 to 100.
Nice.
I don't know. I'm not good at gauging the amount of people in a room. I'm terrible at that.
Yeah.
Something you should know.
I think I feel like that's everyone though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You
There's
could look
either
at a stadium.
25 or 800 people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You could look at a stadium and be like, oh, there's like 5 million people there easily.
Yeah.
It's like 80,000.
Yeah, but and then Cole was amazing. He did this whole like Steve Irwin kind of thing. He came out, he's like Cole the animal connoisseur. He was like really excited to show everyone like his boa constrictor, and he pulls out the box and it's not there, and he gets a call from the police. It's like the snake is on the highway and it's been like run over, and he's like, "Is it okay?" And they're like, "He's been run over hundreds of times." and then they in the background, like kind of muffled, the two police officers are talking to each other. And they're like, well, we got to get rid of the snake. He's like, well, what if it's still alive? I don't want to. You just hear gunshots, just to be safe. Just to be safe. And they shoot him like 100 times. And then he hangs up the phone. And then because he had already been playing like this goofy safari music, and he's just like, he's so upset. His snake died. And then the song just picks up right. It's it was so funny. Yeah.
So it was like character stuff.
It was he was the most like character. Everyone else was
Regal Joe.
Regal
right?
Joe hosted it. He was like this drunk clown.
Oh, gotcha.
So Regal Joe's always a character. I've never seen him be himself.
Yeah.
But he hosted as this drunk clown. Everyone was pretty much just themselves, but Cole was like this animal guy.
That's great, man. I feel like people should just do that shit more. Like throwing a 50 to 100 person event is like relatively easy, I think.
It's nothing. Yeah, and they sold out in like an hour.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's great. Everyone gets paid a little bit. They get to practice stage stuff and
in front of a comfortable environment. Because
everybody likes you anyway. So it's like, I don't have anything to lose.
Exactly. Yeah.
They're gonna laugh even at the kind of the okay jokes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's dope. And how was the party afterwards?
It was
or yesterday.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, it was insane. I mean, I had like 2 beers in 4 hours.
Yeah.
I like to go to these parties and just observe because people get shit faced. So
They're
just walking around.
I'd be
like
one of those
zombies.
people for sure.
You would?
Yeah.
Well, it's probably for the best you didn't go, because I was out till like 4 a.m. You asked if we wanted some beers for the podcast, and I woke up like an hour ago. So
Oh
a little
my God,
too early
really?
for a beer. Yeah.
I didn't go to the party.
Okay.
He went to a separate event.
I had to go to a birthday party.
Wow, we get it.
Person.
Yeah, he has friends.
You guys get invited to shit. Cool.
Yeah. What did you do last night?
Yeah. Did you just kind of hang out?
I went to something too.
Okay.
I went to somebody's apartment. I played foosball.
Oh, that sounds.
Yeah, that sounds really fun.
It was fun.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. It does sound fun.
What are you saying like that?
No,
it was a good time.
Yeah. It genuinely sounds fun. I'm sorry if it didn't seem like I thought it was.
Well, because it kind of sounds like you're being sarcastic.
I'm sorry, your night kind of sucked.
Did you think it was fun?
I thought it was awesome. I found out I'm a little bit better at foosball than I thought I was.
Okay.
So successful.
I feel like every time I play foosball, I find out that I'm way worse.
Worse than I was hoping.
It's even possible to be.
Foosball's also just one of those things where you're like, no one's ever like, oh yeah. People are like, well, you want to? They got a foosball table.
I guess.
Really? They have a foosball table? Yeah. You want to play?
I guess.
Yeah.
Nothing else is happening.
Yeah. And also, like, I feel like no one's ever like really good at it. It's not something. It's like pool. You play the wrong person in pool, they're gonna kick your ass.
If someone is really good at foosball, you're like, why the fuck is this?
What are you doing? You practice this too
this
much.
guy was way too excited to start playing foosball. Now he's
brought
kicking all of our asses.
foosball table to the party. Yeah, I got in the truck.
He's got his
folds out on the.
He's got gloves. Oh, thank God! I've been waiting to fucking wear these.
Puts on a helmet.
Where are those? My foosball gloves.
Why are you putting on special shoes?
You know, puts on a football uniform.
Yeah, this isn't a contact sport, Brian. Well, my only thing I'm good at. I gotta milk it.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I'm good at.
Believe me, I've tried other things. Nothing else sticks.
Ping pong pool.
No,
Not
for
doesn't
me.
work.
Yeah.
Would you ever want to do live stuff?
Yeah, people ask. Like, I know. I think I would be good at stand up, but it just scares me. And I know that's such a like. It's like
Yeah.
I should just grow up and do it. You know.
Yeah.
I've done improv before. Improv does not scare me at all because it's like you take classes and you practice and you're with your friends and the expectations. I feel like everyone knows you're just making it up. So if something's kind of rough, you can kind of like laugh along with the audience and be like, yeah. But stand up has this expectation of like, yeah, like he sat down and wrote this. Like, this is gonna be good.
And if it's not, then it's like, why did you do
Why
this?
did you choose that joke?
You could. If it's not, then it's he sat down and wrote that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I don't know. You guys have both done stand up before though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've sort of
I'm not
stopped doing
good.
it, but it's
You were
very
good.
scary. Well, thank you.
You were really
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
His writing works really well for stand up, and I think yours would too. Like just like misdirection shit. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like it, and I love doing live stuff in general. It's just I don't know. I've been focusing so much on all the other shit, as I'm sure you both have, that it's just like it's fallen to the wayside. But yeah,
Right.
I'd enjoy it. You've been doing live stuff though, right? You did a
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah. What are
we
you doing
did-
with Noel?
Yeah, so we did a live show. Basically, my agent like called me. He's like, "Hey, we got you a spot like at this place in downtown for like in a week. It's an hour spot. Do you want it?" And I was like, "I can't say no to this, but what the fuck am I
also-
gonna do? I have no material,
terrifying.
nothing. I have 5 minutes of material max.
Yeah.
I'm just
From,
gonna
like,
stand
a
on
year
stage
ago.
and stare at the audience for the rest of the hour." So I was like, "All right, what's like an easy thing we could do? All right, we'll pitch it as a live podcast, and we'll do that. Noel will come with me."
yeah.
And so that's what we did, and it ended up working really well. We basically like sort of planned it, so it was like half. Like we had like our bits sort of planned out,
Right.
and we knew where we were gonna go, but then we left a lot of room for like open conversation
That's nice.
Right.
Yeah.
and like interaction with the audience and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it was like a casual hour that was still like pretty entertaining. I think, I hope, but people
It
afterwards
wasn't
seemed
too
to like
loose.
the show.
Where
Yeah.
Like they just showed up.
Yeah. It's like, why did we buy a ticket to this?
Yeah, we paid money.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's nice.
We
to
had
have,
like a safety blanket where people were like, "Well, it's gonna be a conversation for an hour."
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's not like
And you can
prepared
kind of
material.
surprise them with
Yeah.
like, kind of
Yeah.
well thought out stuff.
So we did the show, and it just like it went pretty well. So my agent was like, "Well, do you want to start to tour it?" And I was like, "Yeah, if we could sell tickets, then 100%. I would love to do that."
Yeah.
And so they set up shows in Phoenix, San Francisco, and San Diego, and Anaheim. And so we were like, "All right, let's try it." And we put them out on sale, and they sold out in like 30 minutes,
That's awesome.
all of them.
Yeah.
And so now we did a second show each night, and those sold out in like an hour too.
Dang.
So now we're gonna
great.
do 2 shows per night, which I'm fucking scared as shit for.
Are you
Oh,
doing
for
like the live
sure.
podcast thing still? Like,
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit more prepared. I
Okay.
think. Like we're gonna plan it out. Then we have like a solid month to write something. It's gonna
Yeah.
have like a narrative and stuff like that.
Are you gonna perform any songs?
No, I don't think
No.
so. No, it was weird. Last time we like played a song and we just like sat there.
Yeah. I was gonna say you could do like
we're gonna lip sync one of our songs.
Right.
Yeah.
kind of like what MagCon did. They don't have any music, so they come out and dance to other people's music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they'll play probably like a solid half an hour of lip syncing.
Oh,
I think.
for sure. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, for half an hour, 40 minutes, something like that.
right. And then, we only got 15 minutes to fill. Well,
Yeah,
yeah. Just lip sync some more.
Any questions?
Any questions?
Yeah.
What's my favorite song to lip sync to? Well, I
How
could
about
tell
this
you.
one?
How about I show you?
Yeah.
Just 2 Yeah. I love Musically.
Musically's great. Speaking of Musically,
Yes.
my man Paul Zims,
Oh, my
Paul
man.
Zimmer.
My boy.
What the fuck was that like, meeting that dude? Let's explain what exactly went down.
Yeah. So if you don't know who Paul Zimmer is, he's like a Musically star. I think he has like 6 million. Actually, hold on. I took the funniest screenshot of a Paul Zimmer Instagram post this morning that will explain exactly who he is.
Okay.
This is him showing off his abs. On
It's showing off his ab.
His ab.
Oh
like
my
such a
God,
weird
And the
dude.
caption: comment your name letter by letter.
That's what all of his captions are. Comment your your favorite color, letter by letter.
He looks fake.
Yeah.
He doesn't even look like a person.
looked
Do
like
you think
that in
he's had
real life,
plastic
too.
surgery?
I don't know.
No.
I'll hold it up to the. Maybe you can see. It's just Paul Zimmer showing off his abs.
Yeah. His ab.
Just go to his Instagram and spend a couple hours on there.
Yeah, he's just this like ultra fuckboy, but like in the weirdest way.
Yeah.
Musically star. I don't know. And so I made a video about him, like sort of making fun of his Musicallys, but more making fun of his Instagram comedy videos, which are just like the weirdest shit. And then
Yeah,
his
his
vlogs,
vlogs.
which are just even weirder. It's like his vlogs are like someone you'd find who has like 2 subscribers, who has a very like not social media life, like very boring. Like all he did in his vlog was like go to the mall and show off some presents he got for Christmas. It's like the type of person that wouldn't have a following making vlogs.
Right.
But he's got like, I don't know how many subscribers he has on YouTube, but he's like he's
not
big.
a ton on YouTube, but he's got like a couple million on Musical.ly.
Yeah, and his vlogs are just like the most boring shit ever, and his personality is so strange.
Yeah.
So I made a video basically.
Keep talking, by the way. I just gotta
Yeah. I made a video basically just like making fun of him. And then I made another video about this other kid who makes videos about how hot his mom is on Instagram. And
That shit was weird, by the way.
Yeah.
so his mom, so after I posted that video, his mom started commenting on all of my shit because she saw the video. And she didn't like one of the jokes that was in the video because apparently I went too far. So she started commenting on all my shit and like tweeting at me like, how dare you? We might sue you for defamation, like sort of insinuating that. And so I was like freaking out. This was like a few hours after I posted the video. And so I DM'd her and I was like, hey, I'm sorry. Like I tried to like be like playful about it. I'm not trying to like tear you guys down. I'm sorry if like I hurt your family and stuff. And I'll take the video down if you really want me to. And she just DM'd me back, call me, with her phone number.
And you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this woman's just gonna like cuss me out for a half an hour if I call her. I called her and she picked up the phone and she was just like, hey, Danny, we loved your video. Like, we just didn't like that one joke in it, but we think you're hilarious. And I was like, okay, I don't really know what's going on.
What?
Yeah, so she was like, we watched your video like 5 times over and over again, and we really like it. We just want you to cut one joke out of it because it's in bad taste. And so I did. You can like cut things out of YouTube apparently.
By using the online editor?
Yeah, the enhancements tab on YouTube. So I just cut that one joke out, and then they were totally fine with it. And they were like, if you ever want to make a video together, let us know. So we like planned to make a video, and then the day before we were supposed to shoot, she called me and she was like, hey, Paul Zimmer's gonna come too if that's cool. And I was like, holy shit, I get to meet Paul Zimmer.
Yeah.
I was like, ever since I found Paul, I just like wondered what he's like in real life because he's just so weird. But so eventually I got to meet him, and he's very strange in real life as well.
Is he?
Yeah. He well, it was also weird because me and Laura went to go shoot with them, and we got there first. And then Paul and his girlfriend got there next. And I had no contact with Paul because I arranged everything through Michael Gilgan's mom. So this was like our first time ever interacting, was like us meeting together in real life and having to wait for the other people to show up. So we were just like making small talk. Yeah, it was really weird. The weirdest thing was like, it's sort of like, I don't know, they're sort of like robotic in all their videos. Like they're just like, everything's very formulaic. And then we were just sitting making small talk, and Paul was like, so where do you guys live? And I was like, oh, we live in Glendale, just like a few blocks north of here. And they were like, oh,
He's
okay,
like, what
cool.
address?
No. But so like a hush fell over the conversation, and then his girlfriend goes, so where do you guys live? And I was just like, in Glendale, just like a few blocks north of here. And then they both go, huh? Like they totally forgot that it was literally the question before that. And then they said it again and still did, like, even after I said the exact same thing, they didn't realize they had already asked it. It was like a Twilight Zone.
Are they robots
thing.
or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or like
It's all
aliens?
super weird.
I feel like they're like robots on Xanax, so they're like not even good at being robots. I don't know.
Robots.
Yeah.
On Xanax.
Well, my observation with like Michael compared to Paul is Michael and his mom are more like in on the joke. Like they know that their stuff's bad, and that's why they were so.
Do they?
I don't.
It doesn't really seem
I think
like
they know their
do.
stuff is bad, but they don't know why.
I think
and so they're like, we're
they're
just going to
trying
keep
their
doing what we're
best.
doing. And I think, I don't know.
Yeah, but they seem like okay with you roasting them because
Yeah,
it's like,
in a weird way, yeah.
all press is good press or whatever. Where Paul, I think, seemed a little bit more hurt, but he was trying to mask it during their like interaction. I don't know.
The shit where he like got up and like
I know.
like that was a joke, right?
Yeah. He was making a joke, but that wasn't something that was like planned or anything. I sat down and I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna ask you guys a few questions. I did the little intro and I was like, I'm here with Paul, and then he just like leaped over the table and tried to punch me. Yeah, it was, and that was like the most energetic I saw him the entire time because mostly he's just sort of like, yeah, and then all of a sudden he just like snapped. Just like I said some sort of word. He's like a sleeper cell agent or something. Right, okay. I'm Paul Zimmer. Okay.
Yeah, like the safe word and he snaps back out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
How old is he?
He's 22. He's 22 years
What do his
old.
parents think?
I know.
Like
Michael's only 16. I can understand he's not very
Yeah.
good at making videos or whatever, and he doesn't really understand how to make jokes either. But like Paul knows what he's doing. Like he knows he's old enough where he understands that he's pandering to like 12-year-olds and he's
Yeah.
not very funny, but he's just showing his ab to get girls to like his Instagram
like that
pictures.
ab,
Showing his
singular.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not one to like hate on someone's body or whatever, but if you're gonna like show it off like that,
Right,
it's like
yeah.
it's a weird stomach.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not one to body shame.
Well, yeah.
This kid's stomach is
Yeah.
fucking weird though.
This kid's got a fucked up stomach.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, like get surgery on that shit or something, you fucking freak. Like, goddamn. Like, no, like I'm really like supportive of all body types, but this body type like just grosses me the fuck out.
People always ask me, they're like, do you ever meet these people in person? Like, do you ever see them at a parties and shit? And I'm like, not really. Like, I've
Yeah.
never really.
I never pictured myself doing something like that.
Besides
but
Ty Lopez, that's it.
Oh
That's
yeah,
the-
yeah,
one
that's
person.
right. Yeah.
But he was like,
He's also a little self-aware about.
he's very self-aware.
Yeah.
He knows
Yeah.
exactly what the fuck he's doing. He
Right.
knows exactly what people think of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was so shocked when she was like, "Do you want to make a video together?" But I guess that sort of made me realize, okay, they sort of know that their videos are cringy. That's why I asked them in the interview that I did with them, like, "Do you guys know your videos are cringy?" And Michael was like, "Yeah, kind of." And Paul was sort of like, "No, not really." I was
He's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
yeah. He watched my entire.
Have you seen
video
my
and
ab,
still
by the
didn't-
way?
Yeah. He watched my entire video and still didn't understand I was making fun of him. This guy really likes my videos.
Yeah. He just keeps talking about me, so he must like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was the mom weird in real life?
Very eccentric. She's super nice. Just very like momager. Like she was sort of controlled the entire thing. Michael was very quiet.
It's
Yeah.
a pretty weird dynamic.
Yeah.
Like it's a weird family dynamic,
And
like
you could-
pimping your kid out online,
yeah,
sort of.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like
that,
it's
yeah, you could sort of tell that like all the hot mom shit was like her idea. Because like even when I asked Michael like how do you come up with your ideas, he was like me and my mom just like come up with them.
Yeah.
And then his mom is like controlling everything, so it's like okay,
oh, so it's like a pageant sort of mom,
yeah,
Sort
and
of
it's like
right.
you know?
yeah,
But the 2018 version of that.
Yeah, yeah,
Where it's
yeah.
Instagram comedy.
Man, that's
Yeah.
weird. That's weird as fuck. I can just imagine him like, because his images are all like photoshopped weird. Like
Yeah.
his eyes and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh,
one of
yeah.
the
He
pictures
finishes
I
an
used-
image, sends it to his mom. His mom's like, well,
Yeah.
no, your eyes aren't shiny enough. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
12-year-old girls aren't going to respond
Right.
to this one, Michael.
You need
like,
to have
let's
some
make those things
supernatural
pop.
eyes.
Like it's weird. It looks
How
like it looks
fucking
like
long his fingers are too.
yeah.
Do you think he photoshopped his fingers to be longer?
No, because they were like that in real life. I made sure to check out his
Oh,
fingers
yeah.
when I met him. Yeah.
Oh, he's got just lanky fingers.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
No,
is-
that's the longest finger I've ever seen.
what are it like?
Tim Burton.
It looks like his eyes are
animation.
marbles.
Yeah.
Just glossed over.
Yeah,
He's
it's
dead.
weird. Yeah,
He's
he's
been
just
dead.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
been dead 7 years.
Bitch, I've
And like
been
his
dead.
skin is like, you can tell it's like been blurred.
Yeah.
Very bizarre. Very, very bizarre. You ever worried you're gonna run into someone that you've like
well,
that Andrea, whatever her name is?
I don't know. I guess
Speaking of weird
like
mother
involving their
son
kids.
dynamic,
Yeah,
that
okay.
one's fucking weird.
All right, 7-year-old son. Can you act like you really want to fuck me? But then the twist is you want to fuck another adult
Yeah,
woman. Like,
yeah.
And he's just like, okay, mom.
I was so happy you did a video on that woman. I've
Yeah.
seen her shit. I'm just like,
Yeah,
what?
people
the
have sent me
fuck?
those videos before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like as I've like grown on YouTube, I feel like slightly more responsibility. Like I see shit all the time, and I don't want to just be like, this guy sucks, this person sucks.
I know,
unless they're,
I
like,
know,
really
I
fucked
know, I
up.
know.
Mhm.
Because that's gonna have like an impact, and people are
Yeah.
gonna go to their profile and like bully them and stuff. It's like, so I try to like with that one, like I was kind of making fun of her, but then again, it's like she's not doing it. It's just weird, you know.
Mhm.
It's like don't you know, but yeah, like. I am terrified of like getting confronted by anyone I've made fun of, and like you told me the story of like just getting the text that says "call me." I would have just blocked her, and that would have been it.
Yeah.
But you had the
Yeah.
balls to like follow through with it, and then to go meet them, I would have just shit my pants in the car and been like, "Sorry guys, I shit my pants. Got to go home."
No,
Yeah.
yeah. In that video, when I was like, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Like
Mhm.
that was like, I really was like almost shaking, like waiting for that.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
I was
can't
like,
imagine.
yeah,
I would have been fucking scared. 'cause
yeah.
And you don't
They're
know
weird as shit. They could have just shown up with a gun and been like, don't ever
Seriously, yeah.
make
Don't
videos
fuck with
about
us ever
yeah,
again.
yeah.
You see this ab?
Yeah, you don't want to fuck with me and this ab.
Yeah. I can curl up so fast because of this ab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I would have been scared as fuck meeting those
Yeah.
people. But I don't know. Like, I feel like everyone takes it pretty, as long as you're not like, this person fucking sucks.
Right.
Like, people like take it pretty, if you try to make your point where it's like, well, this is why I think it's weird. This is why I think
Yeah.
it's bad. If they're, I don't know.
Yeah, I told Drew about this, but when I was just sitting with Paul and them waiting for the other people to show up, I was like talking to Paul and I was like, so like, you saw my video, right? And he was like, yeah, I watched it and honestly, a lot of it was really funny and I watched it and you made some good points and I sort of thought about it and I was like, yeah, he's right, but can I really do anything about it? Not really. But he could just he could just try a little harder.
I mean, this is who I am. So
Yeah. It's like, I've carved out this niche in the industry. I can't.
do I have to show my
do this.
Yeah,
I'm in
do I have
too
to lift
deep.
up my
You think
shirt
I
in
want
every
to
video?
do this?
Yeah. I guess
It's
I
a
do,
habit
yeah.
now. I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, he can't control. It's just
He's
like
just
a tick.
Yeah,
I can't-
every time I said Paul, like I'd be like, "Hey, Paul," he'd be like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, the Andrea girl or whatever, she's just.
Oh, it's really weird. She also, I didn't even realize, and I could have touched on this in the video, but she used to be a porn star, which adds like one extra
Oh.
layer to it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Andrea Espada. I think she was like Selena something.
Selena something?
Yeah,
Okay,
she
I'll write that down. I'm absolutely gonna Google that after this.
Yeah. Just for like research purposes, gotta just fact check. That's it. But
There is it's such a fine line, or like you gotta be really careful, like who you pick on
yeah.
and how you do it. I feel
Right.
like, which I feel like you guys do very, very well. It's like I'm
Yeah.
not just like hating on this person, and
Right.
this is like the most dangerous like genre of video, because people want to do it just like we did. We watched those bigger guys and we're like, we want to do this style.
Yeah.
But like people who aren't like aware enough will do it, and they're fucking mean. Like people like Leafy and shit like that. And you're like,
Yeah.
We talk
this
about
is dangerous.
There's a
because
lot of
people have an audience and they're just fucking mean.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you watch a lot of other commentators? Because there's like a big community, and some of them I just don't. I feel like
we
I
all
don't-
sort of
I don't
like
watch.
came up because like you watched him and I watched you and you.
Yeah.
And so that's that was my inspiration. But like there's like an actual whole commentary like section of YouTube that like is just sort of like hateful and like
Yeah.
not trying to be funny, and they're actually like, fuck this person, I'm trying to tear them down.
No, I know. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing. That's the thing that I've noticed, is that they're not funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, and there's times where like with the Logan Paul suicide thing, it's like it was fine to get on camera and just be like, this guy sucks, and not really have like a humorous aspect to it. But when they just find like bad Instagram comedy and they don't make an effort to make it funnier, it's just like, this sucks, it's stupid. It's like, I don't know, I feel worse after watching your video.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I know. It's
But-
like I remember. I was really nervous to post the one about Grant Cardone. I don't know if you watched that one. He's like
The very vague.
yeah,
he's
the
like-
rich guy who
I love that.
sells
He's
his
like-
method.
It was just like he would kind of you'd just be like what? Like what are you getting at? Like what's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was like preparing this video, and then I found out he was a Scientologist, and I was like, God.
Oh no.
I was like, I don't know if I can
Yeah.
do this. Like that's a
Yeah.
huge network in Hollywood, especially. There's a lot of
Right.
Hollywood people that are, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
make fun of one of their richest members,
Those are the
and all of a
type
sudden I
people
get
that, like,
killed.
come after you. Yeah.
Yeah. And he ended up DMing me afterwards and was like, I loved your video. Let me send you my book. And I was like, I don't know.
Let me send you my book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let me send you my book and a mysterious powder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But most people are cool. That like Jay Alvarez DM'd me after the travel video. And he was like,
okay.
I'm watching it with my friends. It's so funny, bro.
Oh, that was a great video.
Oh, thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate
that's
that.
such a
Thank you.
good observation. I feel like a lot of people have like seen all those accounts like that, but I've never seen anybody actually like.
Talk about how
yeah.
like this isn't something to aspire to. It's
Yeah.
like it's not a thing. Like it's like every time I travel, after like 4 days, I want to go home.
Yeah,
I don't care where I
yeah.
am.
And that place in Greece
Being
you
home
were
is
talking about?
nice.
Yeah.
I like it. I get to control what I eat.
Yeah.
I spend so much money when I'm
Yeah.
traveling. It's
You
like,
don't have to speak a different language.
Yeah.
You don't have to be like tolerant to like
Yeah.
other people's cultures and stuff.
Oh, I can be a huge bigot in my home.
I could just sit in my house full of white people. It's great.
There's no consequences.
Yeah.
I remember Noel was like, he was like, dude, we were looking into going to Greece, Santorini or something like that. He's like, if you look it up, there's like 2 restaurants. It's like the most boring place ever.
Yeah.
Like if you watch people's videos who go there, they act like they're having a great time, but they're
clear that they're bored.
Yeah.
It's just so funny,
they
but
got
it
there
looks
and
great in the
yeah.
pictures, so people go fucking ape shit for it.
Yeah, it's all about the picture.
Yeah.
That's all it's about.
Yeah. I mean, that's why this shit is dangerous, especially with like even that kid, Michael. Like, there's 12-year-olds looking at his page being like, I want skin that clear. And it's like, no, this is clearly Photoshop.
That long.
Yeah.
Kids go to school
Think of all the things that could
I
tape
want
to their
long
fingers.
pepperoni fingers.
Oh my god.
I want a hot mom with white hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Did you see the Instagram like comedy video they made together? Where,
Yeah.
Where at the end they had you wear the outfit for no reason.
Yeah, I know. I
Like,
know.
that'll
And she's
show
wearing
him.
your merch too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate you. I bought your shirt. It's like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that was weird too because she didn't even buy my actual merch. She went to like a custom T-shirt place. and got Greg printed
which
on
is
the
which is
t-shirt.
actually like a diss, which
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
fucking
I
great.
guess that- yeah, that's
Having
true.
someone else's merch made so they get no money for it is
Yeah.
such a great diss that she didn't even realize probably.
Yeah.
The layers there.
Yeah,
that she was
exactly.
uncovering. Yeah.
Exactly. I also loved just like the last thing about this, where she's like walking and you're like, this scene goes on for way too long.
Yeah.
It's like 13 seconds of her walking to she's a brick house.
It's like
Yeah.
I get it.
yeah.
Yeah, she's a brick
house.
Yeah, we get it. Yeah.
It's like that.
She was a
thing-
brick house in the last video too.
Get it.
It's you can tell that they don't really like put much thought into their videos because they're just like, well, this is how long I shot the shot for, so that's how long it should go in the video.
Yeah.
Wait, you can trim these things in
Yeah.
like in an editor?
In iMovie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy
You
shit.
can.
You know Logan Paul is starting a podcast? You see that?
No.
Yeah.
Why?
Because there's no money on YouTube for him anymore, so now he's got to do the podcast.
That's true. Yeah.
You better turn your volume down for that podcast. It's gonna just be like an hour of him screaming.
Yeah,
gonna be an
hitting the
hour.
max levels
Yeah.
on his audio system.
It's clipping, Logan. You got to chill.
Logan.
please.
We have your volume turned all the way
He's just, I
down.
don't know, he's just screaming Maverick.
Yeah.
He's just screaming it. It's just an hour-long merch ad. That's what it's gonna be.
The Logan Paul merch podcast.
It's just describing new pieces of clothing coming out.
This one's really soft.
Yeah.
Really, really soft.
This one's not quite as soft, but it's still comfortable.
If you're listening on iTunes, you can't really see how soft it is, but just take my word. I'll hold it up to the.
There, you can hear it. You can figure out
ASMR.
sound.
Merch ASMR.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So,
What of value does he have to say that he's going to fill an hour-long podcast?
He's just gonna talk about what it means to be a maverick.
and
How you don't have to fit the mold of what society deems. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You
Yeah.
can be your own person.
Be your own maverick.
You know, it's cool to be normal too.
yeah,
You know
no,
what I'm
it's
talking
really
about?
cool.
It fitting
Yeah.
in
being
You know what I
being
mean?
different for the sake of being different
is not really a good thing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Also, like the whole idea of like standing out and being like, stand out and be like one of these 6 million clones. Like,
Stand out and
specifically
buy a hoodie
this-
with this logo on it.
Yeah.
You'll really stand out with
That's
that.
so funny. It's such a it's so ironic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stand out.
Be a clone.
Be a clown.
Yeah.
Be what don't be what society deems you to be. Be what I want you to be.
Yeah.
I want you to buy my merch.
How's the music stuff going?
It's good.
What were you saying about the Ramzoid?
Yeah. That Greg song. I think I used like a bunch of shit from that sample pack that
Oh,
I
really?
told you about. That's on Splice. Yeah.
So do you use his sample pack?
Yeah. Well, so Splice works like you pay $10 a month or whatever, and you can download like 100 sounds a month. So you can go through anybody's like sample packs that are on there and just pick sounds that you like. So I just a lot of them are from the Ramzoid pack, and there's just like a shit ton of other artists and stuff that like upload sounds that they use on there. That's
I'm gonna
really
do
cool.
that.
Yeah, and it's nice because there's like drum samples, but then there's also like synth samples that you
Yeah.
can just sample like to be actual instruments too.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
How often are you producing shit?
I try to do shit every day, just like when I have free time, just making beats and stuff. But I just started a new job, so that's sort of gotten in the way of that.
Oh, did you?
As well, yeah. I work for Corridor Digital. It's a YouTube channel.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do you do for them?
Doing? I'm like writing and editing for their YouTube channel.
Okay,
Yeah, and shooting with them.
nice.
Yeah, it's been really fun.
So you're not doing YouTube full time?
No.
Okay.
No. That was an option, and maybe I'll probably come back to that at some point. But yeah, I don't know. I really wanted to get the chance to work with them because I've been watching them since high school. They were like my favorite YouTube channel since like high school. So,
Really?
Yeah. And then they just like reached out to me, and we've been talking for a while. So I just started working with them. But yeah, it's been
Corridor
really cool.
Digital.
Corridor.
Corridor
Yeah.
Digital. Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. Where are they located?
They're like in the arts district.
Okay.
Yeah.
How close is Glendale to?
It's like a 30-minute drive.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
And you're doing YouTube full time now?
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah,
How's it been?
I was working for a while. Actually, I used to do like carpentry because I had no life skills and I didn't finish college, and I just had like my dad's friend was like, you could do this, and it was better than working at Popeye, so I did that for a while, and then I worked for Thomas Sanders for a while. I edited his YouTube videos for like 6 months.
Really?
I know, weird fit, yeah.
You edited his videos?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
is that
that was
something?
surprising
Did
when
you
I
know how
found
to
out.
edit before?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I had only been editing with like Premiere for a couple months because with Vine, I always did iMovie and I refused to learn anything
Okay,
better. I
yeah.
was like, no, I'm not going to learn, But then like with my own, I just started to learn Premiere with like my own videos and stuff. And then I had just enough experience and I knew him. So I was like, okay, yeah. And it was like a full-time thing for a while. And then I quit a few months ago. And now I'm just all about that YouTube. And I'm selling out now.
Yeah.
Like Dollar Shave Club, Squarespace.
Oh yeah, you got it.
You got
gotta
it.
do that
Selling
good stuff.
staplers. Yeah.
Yeah, selling
Staplers.
You
yeah.
sold out to
Big-
Big Staple.
Big staple.
Sorry, guys.
They've got you by the balls, dude.
I mean, the little stinkers created a villain here.
Yep.
You by there being so many of you. Now it's like I'm just like whatever brand will give me money. I'll
That's what I'm
take
saying.
it.
Everyone just becomes what they make fun of.
Yeah, seriously.
Eventually,
Mm.
it just
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah,
Plus, you
like-
got to make money.
Well, yeah, that's really what it is. It's funny though, like I did a thing with like, do you see my video about the Team 1000 thing that Jake Paul's doing?
No, but I was gonna ask you about that. I never watched the video, but I was gonna
Yeah.
ask you. Edfluence.
Edfluence, yeah, it's like the most blatant scam in the world, and like I've only seen a couple other videos about it. It's
Yeah.
insane. Like it's like any of those like Ty Lopez kind of whatever things where it's like, yeah, like if you want to be social media famous, then you got to do this. Like so many people become social media famous not learning from me, but you have to.
Yeah.
So as fans watching, it's only $7 to sign up. And you're like, okay, $7, you get all like hours of content, sure. And you pay the $7, and as soon as you pay the $7, like everything's locked. You have to pay $57 more, but you don't know that. So to join like Team 1000 is this whole thing. So you pay $7, you're like, okay, I'm in, and you click on a video. It's like, oh, guys, like you want to be part of my inner circle, like I just promised a second ago. It's only $57 more, and you just click one button because your credit card is already in there. You click one button at that point, they charge you again $57. It's such a scam. It's crazy.
And then you get to the end,
damn,
and it's
dude.
like Team 1000 coming soon or something like
and then
that.
you click on the tab that says Team 1000, and there's no information. It just says coming soon and a smiley face.
So it's not even like
it's not even a thing. Right now, it's just these like instructional videos of like, but the most basic shit in the world. Like it's like, I get that he's busy. He's too busy to sit down and like write all these tips. But it's like they just turn on the camera and he's like, so what I find works on YouTube is like comedy stuff and like drama stuff, pranks. Just like
pranks.
Why didn't I think of that?
Oh.
Comedy?
but it's
On
crazy.
YouTube?
Yeah, I was doing soap operas.
Yeah, I was.
That's why I wasn't. I was
Oh my
gotta try comedy.
I'll try to be funny now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jake.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, but it's crazy because he has influence. So like his fans, you can search Team 1000 on YouTube, and these kids are so excited. Like I just signed up. I'm going to be famous now because they buy into it. And so what I did though was after watching some of his videos, I was like this is not. It's like it's manipulation, but it's not even impressive. He's manipulating children. And it's like, I can do this shit too. So I filmed a whole video like parodying his thing, and I made like a premium little stinker club, pay $3. You join the club, you get an email with like my 10 tips to success and happiness,
Yeah.
and you get like a roadmap to the big stinker. I'm the big stinker.
Okay.
And it's just like a map of the United States and a dotted line from Utah to Florida. I don't know. And then there's like you get exclusive access to the nothing package, and you click on my website.com/nothing, and it's just like coming soon, So I just like, it's funny though, because like mine also in a way is kind of a scam, but I can do it because it's a parody, But also people know what they're paying for. No one's forced to pay the $3.
I'm sure people will pay the $3 and get the email and be like, I don't know what I expected.
I got a couple people. Yeah, seriously, a couple people were like, "Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. Thanks, I guess." One guy was like really mad. He asked for his money back. I was like, "Okay, I refunded his
I worked
$3."
so hard.
It's like,
for
honestly,
this
you don't
$3.
fucking deserve your money back.
Yeah, I mean,
this shit expecting something
yeah,
more.
What were you expecting? Yeah, but I don't know.
That's funny, dude. So, did you actually get people buying it?
Really? I got like 700 people to buy it. What? Yeah, and I had to send all the emails myself, so there was like a delay because I don't know how to set anything up. Like in a perfect world, it would have like they bought it and they'd get the email right away, but I'd have to get like the order confirmation through Squarespace and then like get their email address and manually send them all. So it was also very time consuming. But yeah, I got a bunch of people to do it.
Oh my god!
It's just again, it's like with the merch. They just like want to be in on the joke. And
Yeah.
it's not a crazy amount of money. Also, I think because I spent money in the video, like I bought money because I feel like that was the only way to make the video. Not just be like, oh, he's charging $57. That sucks. Bye.
Yeah.
You know, like actually buy it and see what
Yeah.
what people are getting with their money, and
Yeah.
it's just shit.
Yeah.
So I think people were like, yeah, like you paid money, you know, I'll support. It's just like a donation, really.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think anyone is expecting anything.
I just
crazy
imagine
from it.
people being like, oh, I just bought all Drew's merch. I'm so excited to be in on the joke. And then the merch shows up and it's like, oh, I just bought a stapler.
I honestly feel like that's what it is. It's like it's a funny idea to buy it, and then they get it. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. It's just a shitty stapler.
I don't want
Like
a fridge
normal
magnet.
size.
It's a
Just like,
regular
I thought it was
size.
gonna be like jumbo or something.
It's not. Yeah. At least it's not like a mini stapler. It's like an actual size.
That'd
Yeah.
be funny if the picture was like of a full-size stapler, but you
You
just
get it. Yeah.
send him a tiny little stapler.
Yeah.
There's only so many things I can get away with though, while calling it parody. Like some things are fine, but if I did that, that's just
Yeah,
like shit.
yeah.
That's just like, well, I thought it would at least be a
Picture of a
stapler. Or like, yeah,
Just like a note that says "fuck you,"
yeah,
something like that.
yeah. I charge you $15 to be scolded at by your hero.
You come up with all these like T-shirts and shit. No matter what you order, it just sends you a note that says "fuck you."
Yeah. If you order multiple things though, you do
It's a
get
lesson.
2 notes that say "fuck you."
It's a lesson, you know. You shouldn't
Yeah.
be buying fucking merch.
It's an
Yeah.
invaluable lesson.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a life lesson. Don't buy people's merch, you idiot.
Save your money, you
Thanks for the
idiots.
$26. Fuck you.
For every
Go
piece
to
of merch
hell,
you buy, we'll
asshole.
also send someone in need a note that says "fuck you."
Oh, by the way, can we
Oh my god.
can we curse on this?
No. I have to go through and bleep out every single one of those.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
just gave you
What
one.
the hell, man?
God damn it. I'm
You fucking idiot.
well you gotta do that one.
Yeah, you swore.
No, I can curse. My
Oh,
guests
you
can't.
only bleep
Yeah,
out
yeah,
on
yeah.
curses.
My guests can't curse.
Our sponsors are very clear. They don't want any of my guests cursing.
They like when I curse. It's my brand. Guests come on. Yeah. No way. This is for kids. Guests are for kids. I'm for grown-ups.
All right, Cody's talking. Cover your ears.
This conversation doesn't make sense. I'm only hearing one side of it.
The adults cover their ears every time we talk.
Yeah. And then they talk to each other afterwards, fill in the blanks.
I was thinking about that
Weird
joke
show.
that we had when we were doing the Camp Unplug about like the stinky phone or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Ew, what was that?
I don't. We all had to pull our phones out of that briefcase.
Yeah, right.
And I just said like, should we all pull them out like this? Like, ew, stinky. I don't know why it was funny.
And then like in the background of whatever video you're doing
Yeah,
that.
I think I actually
Ew.
am doing that in the final thing. I'm just sort of like walking around like this with my phone in the background.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
thought of that for some reason. That was the first time we all met.
Yeah.
Camp
yeah.
Unplugged.
I think of that every time someone's like, oh, you should collab with codyko and Danny Gonzalez. Like, well, we
I
did.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah. For a few seconds, we made the one ghost vine.
Yeah.
Very
Very good vine.
great vine.
Yeah.
It took us like 30 takes to do.
I know.
We messed up so
I
many
know.
times. Like the easiest line in the world.
People still quote that to me.
Yeah. I am not afraid.
I am not a pussy.
Yeah.
It's a good quote. It's
Yeah.
a good quote.
Yeah.
We also had that bit where we were like pretending to take pictures.
Oh my
Remember that?
god, yes.
We would like pose like this.
You guys never posted that though, did you?
I don't
No.
think we could get it to be funny.
Yeah,
or
yeah. We
fine.
couldn't like
Oh, I thought
we
that was
couldn't
so
like get
funny.
like an angle that like made sense.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
like you.
It's like
yeah.
a really hard like prank to like
I think it
also
would
to
work as one
explain,
of those
too.
like a candid vine. Like,
Yeah.
If it was like a party and it panned over and you just saw two people like this, and then it like panned over and there
Yeah.
was no one there. But yeah, it's like
Right.
a skit. It didn't really work.
it's such a good prank. We should go out and do that to people on the street.
When Vine 2
Oh,
comes
sorry.
out, yeah.
Who's taking it? There's no
Look for the
camera. What the-
camera, they turn around, you're gone. Was that real?
I thought of
I
a
hate LA.
prank I want to do.
This place sucks.
I want to make a YouTube video someday where I have a meetup somewhere in LA, but I hire like a doppelganger actor to go as me instead, and just see if people notice. Because I
Yeah.
get people send me like pictures of people that look like me a lot all the
I
time.
know.
I
You're
have like a
constantly tweeting those,
super
and they
common face. So I just want to know how easy it is to like find an actor that looks enough like me,
Yeah.
where people will like see him and be like, I guess he looks kind of different in real life,
He's
but
a lot taller than I
Yeah.
imagined.
Yeah.
That'd be really funny.
I love that idea, but you just got to find the right person.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because everyone looks a little bit different. I mean, Michael Gilligan is going to look way different in person. I mean, as you know, than he looks in pictures. But everyone looks
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
His
different.
fingers were way longer.
Yeah. But like,
It's like,
your
hey.
fans are going to get there, and they probably, if it's a good enough doppelganger, they'll be like, oh, hey, Danny, I'm a big fan. They're going to be
Yeah.
so swept up with emotions, you know, they're not even
I could
gonna-
hire like
Yeah.
another actor to be Laura too, to like come with me, and
Yeah.
a fake dog to be Peanut.
It's like a golden retriever. Like, it's the best you could find. It's not even close.
Peanut?
She's good.
Yeah?
She's so cute.
How's married life?
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
You're
really
married,
good.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's honestly, it's not too different from just living with someone that you were already dating. Because but now I wear a ring every day.
And you get tax breaks.
Yeah,
Sort of,
I'm
right?
supposed to. Yeah,
Something like that?
I guess so.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't really
I guess
know.
I should know. I just filed my taxes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's
We could talk
fun.
about taxes.
Whatever.
yeah, well, guys, thanks.
You guys want to hear about my taxes?
How's your GF?
Fiance.
Fiance?
Yeah,
When did that happen?
Like a year ago. We've been living
wow.
together for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, because we did long distance.
Your movie recording
Yep,
stopped.
yep, yep,
Oh,
yep,
yeah.
yep, yep. Keep going.
Yeah, we met on Vine. I've told the story. Well, there they go.
Oh, Lord.
There they go. Well, see, the camera's not even recording, so his to set up, his headphones fell. Anyway, yeah. So we met on Vine. She lived in Arizona. I live in Florida, and we dated for a while, long distance, which is the worst. But we got through it, and then she moved to me. I proposed to her, and we've been living together for like a year and a half, and it's the best. You know, we're just best friends. It's awesome. You got a girlfriend?
Yep.
I got a
She's in there.
fiance, and you.
She's in my room right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She's chilling.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just thought it would just be us three here, so it's kind
I
of.
feel like you kind of lied to us.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry,
I
guys.
was
I
going to be
wouldn't-
guys' time, but
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a girl.
No,
here
I mean
this
it's
whole
still the
time.
boys.
Well, there's a girl here.
No, but it's boys' time. She's in the room.
Can she hear us?
I ordered her to stay in
Oh,
the room.
good. Yeah.
Stay in here.
I mean, you got to lay down the law.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
lay down the law with your woman.
Yeah.
You gotta. I mean,
Yeah.
she trusts you to like guide her in life, and it's like.
So how are things going with her now that she can't hear us?
Yeah. No. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
She
feel
just
you,
poked
dude.
her head up.
yeah. No, I'm kidding. It's amazing. She basically lives here now, so
Yeah.
that's great.
And
And
where do
so
you
that's the first. What?
Where do you live?
You guys
Here
traded?
as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not married yet, though.
Not married. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Weird.
Yeah.
I didn't know this guy was a sinner.
Yeah, it's like.
Do you want to leave?
Yeah, I don't
I can hear you perfectly.
I just don't really like his attitude.
Okay.
His beliefs. I feel like he's
He's been kind of an asshole. This
kind
guy.
of
And I didn't know the
Diss
girl
me
was
on my
here.
own podcast.
Yeah,
That's good.
I feel like I feel betrayed. You know, it's like I didn't know. But I should spill water again. Can you give me more water? I'm thirsty. Not to
All-
spill, to drink.
All part of the plan. So your girlfriend like helps you out with YouTube shit, right? Or, like she's like in your videos all the time.
Yeah, sometimes she is so funny, but I've admitted that. I mean, she's not ashamed to admit she's the worst actress in the world. Like she'll say something really funny, and I'll be like, okay, I'll put it on the camera, and she says it again like a robot. So I have to be like, I can't get carried away like writing a thing for her.
Yeah,
and, you know, so it's better to like we do a podcast now together, so we just talk, and she can be naturally funny, not have to worry about like saying a line perfectly.
How's the podcast life?
It's fun. We've only done a couple. The first one we like talked about long distance. We had like a whole thing planned out, and then the second one is like, all right, we're gonna do it again, and it's like, oh shit, we don't have anything to talk about.
Yeah.
That's all we know.
That's all we know. So yeah, but it's fun. It's we just talk and joke around.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty much the same as your podcast.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just like talking about. It's for the.
It's actually called Insanely Chill. It's very.
Yeah, Insanely Chill with Drew Gooden. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna be starting Insanely Chill too soon.
Yeah, I feel like, well, that's my podcast. You're gonna call it Insanely Chill? That's my podcast.
Yeah, that's his podcast.
Thank you for defending me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
You
still
have
gonna
the-
call it that though.
I'm actually the only one with the podcast though,
That's
which is
true.
insane.
Yeah.
Late chill.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's
Thank you so
that's
much.
the name of my podcast. That was a good pun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the name of my podcast.
Oh, that's the name of that's the name of my podcast.
Well, stop copying me, dude.
Stop copying me.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
So we agree then.
We agree to stop copying each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
And you?
No.
Fuck.
Mm.
Damn it.
Are you gonna start a
I don't like this
podcast?
guy.
Like,
I've
actually?
thought about it for a while. I'm just way too worried that I don't have anything to talk about for an hour.
Yeah.
I don't know-
No,
I
you
don't know enough about
you quickly
anything.
run out for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After a
I
while, I
feel
was like, wow, this is hard.
I
to
actually
do it.
filmed one by myself, thinking like it doesn't need to have a structure. It's just like a loose conversation, basically, with the audience. And then I was like, this was so like I was visibly uncomfortable because I would like I do so many like edits and stuff. Like when I'm filming a YouTube video, it's very different. I kind of know when I'm gonna cut and that sort of thing. But when it's like I know they're gonna see every part of this, and, so it's better to do it with someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
and
so
I love
many-
your podcast with Noel. You
Oh,
guys, you two are
thanks.
so funny together.
Oh, thank you, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Oh
I
yeah.
appreciate that.
I think you guys work really well. Even the YouTube videos you guys post together.
like
Yeah.
the Mark
funny.
McGrath thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like
Did
that
that
one?
get copyright?
Yeah, well, it's just because I used Third Eye Blind at the end, like for the 90s part where we're dancing.
Yeah.
and like I used it for like 3 seconds or whatever, and it got claimed like a day later. So I made money for the first day, and now it's kind of a fucking bummer.
Yeah,
but I mean, I don't know. I guess you're kind of asking for it when you use copyrighted shit. It's just.
Do you get demonetized a lot on YouTube?
It's better now. It's way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been pretty good with that, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll happen to me like occasionally, and then I'll request a review, and it'll be like less than 12 hours. It'll get good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's a whole other thing. But like, it's funny to me, like all the. Well, for one, like I think we've been spoiled for so long, just YouTube in general. It's like we've come to expect that whatever we put on, we're gonna get money if people see it, But then people who really push, like I don't really push the limit too much with like non-brand friendly stuff, but there's people who like really push the limit or whatever, and like they're like, why are my videos getting? Why aren't they brand for? It's like, I mean, you're talking about. I don't know. At a certain point, it's like you got to be aware of the fact that you're not brand friendly.
No, I totally 100% agree.
But you can't complain that like it's like of course that video is demonetized.
It's also like you're not. People think they're entitled to like money all of a sudden. It's like no, you're not.
Just because that's the way it was.
If you build a business on a platform, you cannot be upset if that platform changes stuff. It's your own fault for building a business. You know what I'm saying? We choose to do YouTube. YouTube's not doing us any favors by existing.
Yeah.
Right.
Like we're or they are, I mean. Like we're not doing YouTube any favors by posting content,
They'll be
right?
fine without
like they need us. No, someone would take our spot.
Collectively, they need all of us. Individually, they don't need you.
Yeah.
There are people with like way like in the tens of thousands of subscribers that I'll occasionally see on Twitter like complaining like every day to YouTube, like I posted a video today and it got demonetized, like what are you doing, like you don't respect small creators. And it's like, dude, you would have made like $5 off of that video.
I know that. I don't understand.
And it's like adamant, like there's people I see every single day tweeting at YouTube like,
they don't care about the little guy.
People are like, I know when they change the monetization rules and everyone's like, they don't care about the smaller creators. It's like they don't.
Honestly, they don't. They don't have to.
They don't have to.
You were lucky that they.
You shouldn't be making videos for money right now. You should be making them because it's fun.
Yeah, and if you're lucky, then you have this entire backlog of videos, and if you do ever blow up, you're gonna retroactively get money for all that shit. If you do like reach that threshold. So
I totally agree.
It's
totally agree. And I feel like when the ad shit happened, it was like, man, this is a fucking bummer. Let's find other ways to make money. Let's do the podcast. Let's like that's what happens, right?
Yeah.
You just there's money there if you're creating good content. You just gotta like, work hard and figure out how to get it.
Yeah, I think people underestimate like how many subscribers you need to have to even like make a living off of YouTube. Like people think like they can have like 10,000 subscribers and like they'll be set.
Yeah.
Right.
And like I only just started being able to like afford rent with my YouTube money. Like it's hard.
It takes a while.
Yeah. For sure. What's the goal like with YouTube to like just keep growing? Are you gonna like you're ever gonna move here and do the LA thing or?
I've convinced him not to.
Really?
Well, you hate it here. You and I don't know. It's a good place to visit. I think I like there's a lot of people here. That's the thing. But I really hate LA.
Yeah.
I don't like it here.
Just like 80% of people walking around with the vlog tripod.
Yeah, and just
that's what LA is
and
now.
Like, it took us like an hour to park, and we ended up like giving up on finding street parking and paying $20 to park at the Bank of America.
No way, really?
Yeah, because I was like, we can't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dude,
You're paying to be on this podcast.
Well, it's a privilege. It's my privilege. Or my honor. I don't know.
When we started getting close, I saw one person on like an electric scooter, and then we kept getting closer, and I saw like another person pass by an electric scooter, and I was like,
those are
what the fuck?
huge.
And then I remembered listening to your podcast where you can like rent them, right?
Yeah.
And then we started seeing them on like every corner, and there were like
everywhere
groups of people riding by, and
it's like kind of
so
scary.
weird.
Like, I feel like they're gonna gang up on us.
But also, like, someone has definitely died on one of those things.
Oh, for sure.
By now. Had to have.
Like hit by a car, you're thinking?
Yeah. Like people drive those things on the sidewalk. They drive them everywhere.
And what's stopping people from just taking them or hiding them? Like you could put it in a dumpster.
They do that.
Yeah.
My buddy was like, because you see them on the map and then you go to them. And so my buddy like walked half a mile to one of these that was near him. It was the only one around. And it was in a garage. And he couldn't get into the fucking garage. So he was just like, what the fuck?
Oh, shit. That's weird. And they don't really have any way of telling just from the app location that's in somebody's house.
Yeah, so LA sucks.
Yeah.
Because of
LA.
that.
I mean, I love LA, but it fucking sucks.
Yeah, I feel like similar to like New York, it's kind of an acquired taste. There's obviously going to be good things and bad things. I'll probably move here eventually. I mean, it's going to depend on what like Amanda wants to. She's open to it, but she works at the library downtown in Orlando, and she loves it there. So, and plus, like we do internet stuff. Like we can do it anywhere. You know?
Yeah.
Why spend 3 times as much in rent when you could do the same shit?
I mean, that's a great point.
I don't know.
It really is. unless you want to like, are you gonna like try and do more comedy stuff, like writing,
more
traditional
stuff?
Yeah.
I think I'd like to, but this is all like people ask me that, like, what do you want to do? It's like, well, like this is great.
Yeah.
I get to be my own boss and set my own schedule and do what I want and like just make whatever. And like, like it's funny. People will like think they know what they want you to make. Like you make a video and they're like, I'll do a sequel, and they'll just come out with something out of left field, and they're like, oh, I love this because it's just like you can kind of do whatever you want. And so this is a great gig. Whereas like I don't want to come here and like audition for shit or like I mean, writing would be nice eventually. I think I will eventually come out here. But like as far as like long-term goals, like I've never really thought like what am I going to do in 10 years and what's it going to take to get there?
Yeah.
Because like it's so much changes. Like I'm just going to focus on what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
And try to make it as like stable and profitable as possible.
Like I really like YouTube. So I would just like to keep growing YouTube and seeing where it goes. So
no, I think that's a great point. You too, or
well, I agree with Drew. Like I like YouTube being your own boss. Like everything you do, like if you do well on YouTube, it's probably because you did a good job. If you do bad, it's probably because you didn't post enough this month. Like you know how to control your own success to a certain extent. But like all that other shit, like I don't even know where to begin. It seems like it's in the hands of like thousands of other people that I don't know how to interact with. I don't know.
Actually, I have a question for you. Like, would you say though, like, as much as it
I mean, this is your podcast, so
yeah. Well, as
this
much
is
as it's
my podcast.
then I'll just ask you the question. Okay. No, it only applies to you. I'm sorry. So Cody, what's it like? No, so like I recently made the transition to being like full-time YouTuber, and it's great. It is to like be your own boss or whatever. Sometimes it's also like there is something nice about having a boss and just being like show up and do this and being forced to do something because there's days where it's like I know I need to do shit and like I just make excuses and no one's there to be like Drew, you should have done the thing today that you didn't do. I don't know, do you ever kind of struggle with that?
I used to. I do a little bit, but how old are you?
24.
Okay, yeah. I think it's just with me getting older. I'm 27 now, and it's like when I'm happiest is when I'm working, like when I'm working hard and like working on whatever. And I used to fuck off all the time. I went through this period where I first moved to LA where it was like one of the darkest periods of my life, but I didn't do shit. I just drank all the time and just fucked off all the time. And now I'm in just like a way better place when I'm working. So all I want to do is that.
Absolutely. And
so I'll still blow shit off all the time. Like I'll go, entire weekend
but then
without
you like
doing shit.
Beat
but it's
yourself
like,
up over it. And it's you don't. And it's like that adrenaline you get from like posting a video you're really happy with. You worked like hours and hours on it. It's it gets really addictive. And I think what I would think would be a cool thing to have that I am kind of missing in Florida because it's just me and Amanda and a few of my friends who don't really do this. Like I really like what you do with Noelle, and you guys can kind of motivate each other too. It's like you both have to do the thing and you show up.
That's
and
nice.
like it'd be cool to have like a partner like that I don't I'm alone so much while Amanda's at work, and it's like I have to motivate myself. I have to like so
no, it is good to have like a solid once a week thing where it's like we have to do it. We have to do the episode.
And you feel
some of them are going to be bad, some of them are good, but like we're going to get it done. Which is like kind of kind of why people have an upload schedule or whatever because it keeps them motivated too.
That's actually kind of what I like about brand deals is because they expect you to post it a certain day and it gives you a deadline, and it's like well shit, I got to stay up all night I know editing this, which I probably would have gone to bed by now if I didn't, and I would postpone it a couple more days, but it's like no, I got to get it tomorrow. I told them 10 a.m. tomorrow, and it's so
no 100%, and I don't feel like I don't feel like I'll ever be like strong enough to give myself like that much of a deadline like with shit.
I do like I gotta post this tomorrow, and then I'll give the weakest excuse like I'm tired.
Or I'm just like not in the right mood to be funny today.
My knee's itchy. I can't edit.
You have itchy knees too?
I get itchy knees.
Shit drives me crazy.
That's why
really
I
bad.
uploaded in
Really,
a week.
really.
Oh, mine are awful.
It's just so unfortunate.
Why don't we all just itch each other's knees?
But who's gonna edit the videos?
Thomas Sanders.
Oh yeah. That's my goal in life is to get big enough where Thomas has to edit for me. Oh my god. No, Thomas is the nicest guy in the world. I don't know if you ever met him.
Yeah, he's super.
He
nice.
seems like he's really fucking nice.
He's such a even like working for him. Like obviously, it's tough to work for another creator, and like I had a good gig because he was so nice, and he would never get mad at me. There'd be like he'd have notes on videos and stuff, but he would frame it in like this. I love it. It's perfect. But can you change these? Please, pretty please, play. Change these like 50 things. So
amazing, perfect.
It's perfect.
But here's a list of 50 things that you did wrong.
Here's where you fucked up.
Yeah, but he would do it in the nicest way possible, where I never really felt bad. But yeah, he's such a great guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. where some people get to his level and make the kind of money he makes and has the platform, and they just like completely change. And he's just like, he still lives in Gainesville in like a
he's
small
like
apartment.
lived in the same apartment
forever.
since he like blew up on Vine.
He's just such a humble guy. He very recently, he had like a 2001 car too for a long time. He could have bought a Tesla or whatever, but he's just had this. He's such a like a nice, humble, like well-rounded guy.
That's nice.
But I would like him to fucking edit for me one day. Show you what it's like. Oh, it's perfect, Thomas, but can you change this? No, he's great.
What's your guys' favorite video that you've ever made?
Like YouTube video?
Yeah.
I don't really like any of them.
You just don't like any of them? Yeah.
I don't watch any of my videos. I've never seen any of them. I just film them and upload them to YouTube right away.
Yeah. I have like a little auto edit, takes out the spaces, and then I just upload it.
There's
Takes out half the words too.
Yeah. I think I feel good about the Team 1000 one because I felt like I was exposing something.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'm late. I'm usually late to things, but I feel like I have something unique to say where even though I'm not the first, there's a reason to watch it. But that I was one of the first people to expose it. I bought it. I was very thorough with it. I came up with my own like extra thing on my website. Like, it was very like thorough, and I feel good. I felt good about that. Whereas like this last video about Andrea was just like, she makes stupid videos, guys. Follow me, not her.
Yeah.
It's like it's funny, but there's nothing really there. It's kind of pointless, but it's just
the worst part about it is that one's the one that's going to get all the views. The one that you spent 10 minutes on or whatever.
Because it's got like hot mom in the title.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to see the hot mom. Yeah.
I think mine is either the first video I made on Paul Zimmer, just because I think it's like, it's sort of like just shitting on Instagram comedy, but it's like, it's got that like weird, like who is this guy? Like, I feel like it's very different. It's like he's such a different kind of person that it was like,
It's like an expose.
Yeah. Or the video where I actually met him, because I never thought I would do something like that, and I think it elicited the weirdest like response from people too. Like, all of the comments are like, "This is amazing," but also it was insanely hard to watch. Like,
it is.
Yeah. And I just
when you were sitting at the table with them, I was like, "Oh my god, I gotta fast forward through this."
Yeah. I'm just glad that how uncomfortable I was for that whole time translated to that video, and people still liked it, but also were like viscerally uncomfortable by it.
Yeah.
The best thing I think you did with that too was like, you asked them like how they feel about cringy content rather than getting there and kind of like
kissing their ass.
Yeah, kissing their ass, because that's kind of like how I would be. I would want to just like appease them in the moment and then go home and talk shit about
that's
them.
what I did with Ty Lopez. I was just like, dude, whatever you want.
I think turned a lot of people off of Rice Gum is he started making videos with Jacob Sartorius and just acting like they were like best friends after he like shitted on him for like months, and then they started hanging out and making like, then they made like Instagram comedy type YouTube videos together. And it's like, well, that like defeats the whole purpose of the whole thing. So I tried to angle it like, I just want to see what these people are like, and I want to understand like what's going through their brain, rather than like, we're friends now.
Yeah.
What about you?
That I've made?
Yeah. No, what's your favorite video that we've made?
Yeah. Favorite of mine, favorite of yours.
I liked the travel one that I made, just because it seemed like people totally understood what I was going for, and it seemed like it was like a sentiment that other people had felt and like hadn't talked about. Or
those are the ones that feel the best.
Yeah.
Rather than like, I made one after the Logan Paul thing, and I was like, this is my worst video.
When you
I'm just hopping on a trend. When you feel like you're the only one talking about this thing, you just like.
Well, it was that, and it was also like, I really hope people feel the same way, and I genuinely don't know if they do.
Yeah.
And so like, I had a couple of people watch it, and they were like, yes, dude, this is like really refreshing to see this. It's like really positive, first of all, for you.
Everybody sees that shit.
Sam was like, why is this so positive? It's really weird. And I was like, well, I don't know. I'm just like trying to, this is how I feel about this shit. And then people were like, yeah, this is exactly how I feel. And I'm like, this is great. I'm glad that other people feel like this, so I'm not insane then. Which is great.
Yeah, I can't imagine there being a worse feeling than you making a whole video about something, and everybody's just like,
you're wrong.
Dude, we all really like this. Is something that everybody likes.
Oh my god, that's my worst fear every time. Is like, people are gonna be like, why are you mad about this? Like, this is the best thing ever.
That sort of happened to me when that dude cemented his head in a microwave. Did you ever see that video on YouTube?
It was a shitty video, but that they have a large fan base.
A big following, and apparently some of it crossed over with mine, and so they were like, you can make fun of anyone, just not people that I like, even when they do something dumb like cement their head in a microwave.
Wait, what happened?
It's this British YouTuber.
He does pranky pranks.
It's called, I think it's like TGF Bro or something like that. I forget what his name is, but he made a video where he just filled a microwave up with cement and then stuck his head in it like with a little breathing tube so he could breathe. And then that was the whole. And then the rest of the video was just them trying to get him out because the cement dried, and they had to call the paramedics, and the paramedics spent hours unscrewing, taking apart the entire microwave and chiseling him out
to save this dumbass's life.
Yeah. And so I made a video just explaining how dumb it was. Yeah. And some of my fans were like, I really like your videos, bro, but don't fuck with them.
But it's like that's an objectively stupid thing. Even if like I respect you guys. I love your videos. But if one of you guys did something like that, I'd have to be like, that was dumb. Why did you cross the line? You know, it's like, and you didn't like
Darwinism shit right there.
Yeah.
Fucking hell! I cannot believe I would be scared shitless.
Oh my God!
If I was stuck in a block of concrete with a breathing tube,
it's like claustrophobia to the max.
Seriously,
that's like people's nightmares that he just did.
Yeah, for fun.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go watch that video after. That's the
beginning
worst part.
of the video.
I'm gonna go watch it.
I think it got taken down.
Really?
My video's still up, so you can watch it.
Yeah.
It did get demonetized though. Mine did.
Yeah.
But the beginning of the video, he was like, I really don't want to. He's British. I really don't want to have to do this. Like, I'm probably gonna die. I can't believe I'm about to do this.
Don't do it then.
Nobody's making you do it. You came up with the idea.
Yeah. That was the funniest thing I thought about Logan Paul's apology is when he was like, I post a TV show every day.
Nobody.
Like, no one wants you. No one even wants you to do that.
You're making yourself do that. Don't act like that's on us. Oh my God, Logan, I'm so sorry. I've been making you do this every single day.
And we expect so much from you.
Yeah.
How do you feel about his comeback?
I feel pretty good about it.
Really?
No.
He seems like he's really changed.
You really convinced me for a second. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I'm actually a maverick
such a weird answer to that. Feeling good about it. Feeling good about his comeback.
He's so
You're
different
feeling
now.
good about his comeback?
Yeah. Well, I feel
he's
like
making moves.
I feel like he had two choices. He could come back and completely change and be like, "Look, guys, no, I'm a grown up, I'm mature," or he could just continue to play to his audience. And if he were to appease everyone else, like people would be like, "Okay, he's matured, whatever," and then they'd stop talking about him. But then like his fans would be pissed. So he had to come back and be like, "Look, I'm still the same savage I was before," and everyone who likes him is like, "Yeah, he's savage," you know. And he's never going to grow up. He has no reason to.
Well, yeah, I just think it's not even like he's pandering to his audience. He's just shitty.
Well, this just is who he is. Yeah.
He garnered a shitty audience, so of course he's going to pander them by being shitty.
By being himself, his absolute truest self.
I remember like he did like the documentary. He was gone for a while, did that documentary or whatever. And then people were like, "Oh, wow, you know what I mean?
He's really going on."
Yeah. And then he's like, "Yeah, I'm this is my comeback. I'm going to donate $1 million to suicide prevention and stuff like that." And we're like, "Wow." And then he commented on a Cardi B Instagram post.
Yeah. Saw that, yeah.
It said, they're trying to crucify me. And he's tell me about it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you haven't learned anything.
Yeah. I'm like, Jesus Christ, remember when he did that thing? That really fucked up thing?
Yeah.
And everyone wanted to crucify him.
Yeah.
Just like me.
Yeah.
We're the same, guys.
Buy my merch.
Be a Mav. Be a Maverick.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't wait for his podcast. I want to do an hour-long reaction podcast where we just listen to his podcast, audio bite by audio bite, and just make fun of every single thing he says.
Yeah.
God, he's so just awful. Did you see the video? Eddie made a whole video about that part where he went to a college campus and was like interviewing people in
like, what do you think of Logan Paul? Yeah.
Asking people what they thought about Logan Paul.
Yeah.
And some dude or some girl just to his face was like, "I think he's a dick." And he was like, "Oh, what?" She was like, "Yeah, he's an asshole." And he was like, "But he donated $1 million to
said that?
charity." Yeah, and she was like, "That doesn't mean anything."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, we found the funniest clip the other day from one of his old vlogs. If you search it on YouTube, I might like do a video about it, but because it's just so cringy.
Yeah.
If you search Logan Paul street fight or something like that, he's vlogging himself. He's in this purple fucking Mustang or some obnoxious shit that he bought, right? And someone hits his car, and so he stops in the middle of the road, and this person comes by and honks at him because he stopped in the middle of the road, and he flips him off. And the guy spits on Logan's car.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that clip. Yeah.
And so they get in like this altercation on the street.
Yeah.
And Logan is like just being like if you paid someone to be the shittiest YouTube personality right now that you could possibly be.
Yeah.
Logan was doing.
Hey, could you make all YouTubers look bad real quick?
Yeah.
Do that. Yeah.
Like, he's like outside of this obnoxious purple car that he bought with his AdSense money, talking about how much more money he makes than this guy. And then he goes, "Look at the license plate, bro." And the thing pans over, and his license plate is AYYYY. This dude's like, "Are you fucking kidding? Like, do you not?"
I think the dude's like, "You cut me off." And I got out to yell at you, and now you're just telling me you made more money than me.
It's so funny, dude.
Holy
Search
shit.
that video. I'll probably just do a reaction video to it with Noel because it's so funny.
Yeah.
It's just so funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, feeling pretty good about his comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really changed.
Yeah, it
It
changed
inspires
for
me
the better.
to be a better person.
Yeah.
It shows that anyone can fuck up, but like you could always come back if you and fuck up more.
Fuck up more.
You can always do something way worse.
Yeah. Really hammer home what you did before.
Guys, it's not that bad. He was dead. You think he cares?
That's what Josh Kennedy did that on Instagram.
Dude, that shit was so funny.
Yeah, I just saw him at the party last night. I love that guy.
He's
He
great.
and his
What was the
brother.
thing that he said twice?
Yeah.
He's like, then why do you?
Then why do you?
Then why
You
do
think he
you?
cares? He's dead.
Oh
Why do you?
no, I'm out of space on my SD card.
Oh,
Damn it.
well, I guess we go on audio only from here.
Here, now I can delete some shit.
Don't delete the podcast. we got. Don't worry, I'll just delete the podcast. We'll do the whole thing again.
Do I have to spill the water again?
I don't remember all the bits we did.
We talked about Scientologists.
Yes,
We just
I
kinda
think the
talked
whole
about them for
podcast
like
was
an hour.
about
Yeah.
Scientology. What is it, and how do I get involved?
Can someone let me in?
Can I get
Someone
college
who has
credit?
like a key, let me into the Scientology club. Can I get college credit for it? Yeah, I'm really concerned about getting college credit.
Yeah, we were recording me and Noel's podcast on Thursday, and we had this like 10-minute, just like hysterical 10 minutes where we're both in stitches. Funniest 10 minutes we've ever had.
no.
And I looked down at the computer and I had pressed spacebar by accident because the screen was going dark,
no.
and it paused the recording.
Oh,
And I was like, hey, this is like, why does this have to happen after the funniest moment? Like,
for sure.
or right before the funniest
And you
moment.
can't like recreate that. It's gonna be
No,
so
we
disingenuous.
tried like saying some of the same. It's just like, it's just
like
not the same.
You can't react.
and you both knew.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
You know, speaking of,
sad.
I want to ask you because I'm interested in talking to people who do commentary. Like, how much do you plan when you do a video when you're reacting? Because like I feel like I write down, like I'll see a video, I write down jokes, and when I try to like the next day recapture the funny joke I thought of the day before, it's not funny, and I always end up cutting that out. And I just try to watch things like and organically react.
Yeah.
Do you like write a bunch of notes?
Yeah, I'm like still figuring out like how to do it. The ones with Noel are always off the cuff.
Yeah, 'cause you're
Those
just
are like
kinda-
one of us hasn't
Yeah,
seen the video.
I
The
can
other one
tell.
has watched like 20 seconds of it.
And it's better that way.
Yeah.
Genuine reaction.
Yeah, and it's also like it's way easier to riff when someone is right there.
For
Right.
sure.
So we'll just
Yeah.
press the space bar. Someone will say something. It won't be funny, but then the other person will be like, "Yeah, that,"
Yeah.
and then I can just edit out the
Yeah.
original part, and then
I
that
feel like
becomes
you'd sort of get twice as many bits because you're each noticing like different
Yes,
parts
yes,
of
yes,
it.
yes.
For sure.
the ones where I'm doing them alone. I usually just like go through. I'll comb through it, take out like I'll just like write a joke for each part,
That's what
and then record that. But then like a lot of times when I'll actually watch the video when I'm filming it, and so I'll see something that I didn't notice.
Yeah.
And sometimes I get funny moments out of that. But like the ones I do by myself,
Yeah, I just
I
feel like
prepare them more.
Yeah, what it's like I can tell when and I think people would be able to tell too when I'm trying to like read a line basically that
Yeah.
I thought of already. So it's better to just like if I find one video by one person, I will watch that, think of like the concept of the video, and then every other video of them I watch, so I cut a lot out. I just film for a long time, and some of them aren't as cringy or whatever.
How long do you film for?
I filmed as much as like 3 hours once for the Team 1000 thing because
That makes sense, yeah.
because I paid the $64 and there's all this shit on there. There's hours of stuff. And so like the very first video I clicked on, I used in the video because it was just like, this is the first one I'm clicking on. It's already just like, all right, guys, so we recording? Ready to go? It's just filler, just like awful shit. But there was a lot of stuff I just like would go and just like, it was mostly just me watching it for a while and finding like the best stuff.
Yeah.
That's I hate that part of editing when you're cutting out the shit where you're just like looking at your It's like, is that what I look like when I'm just like watching something?
It's so funny. I have hours and hours of footage of me just
Me in silence
on a hard drive somewhere.
Yeah.
Trying to think of like if anything's funny about this.
Yeah.
Someone ever like stole that hard drive
Oh my god.
and they're
Just
combing through the
uploaded
footage like, this
10-hour
dude is
Codyko.
insane. What is yeah, 10
Now our codyko watching videos compilation.
Do you guys see this shit that dude Mr. Beast does on
No.
YouTube?
Yeah. How do you feel about him?
I think he as a person is pretty corny. No offense if you're watching this, but like
I think the video concepts.
He comes up with great ideas.
His ideas are fucking incredible.
He's nice too. He's donating money to people and stuff too. Like that's cool. Like he'll randomly tip someone $1,000.
Yeah, he's the guy that he'll order a pizza and tip the delivery guy.
He also did a bunch of things that were like I said blah 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 like a million times or something.
Yes.
That's kind of the first. I would see those recommended. I never watch it because it's like the idea is funny. I'm like, I'll watch like 30 hours.
It got recommended to everybody because it's like a 5-hour long.
It's all about watch time. There's so many mid rolls in there. But no, I like the one he did buying a car and pennies. But then at the same time, it's like he has to walk in with like all these wheelbarrows of pennies, and I feel like the cringe in that moment of like the car salesman or whatever. They're all like, like, oh yeah, of course you can buy with that. But then inside they're like, God, we gotta fucking count all these.
I know it's
pennies.
Yeah.
Sometimes that stuff makes me hurt to watch, like people doing stuff to elicit reactions from people. And I'm just picturing myself in that situation. I can feel the awkwardness.
I know.
And it's like, I don't like this.
I know, and it's just like don't just be a nuisance.
Yeah,
that's what you're doing. You're just being a nuisance.
It's a genre of YouTube, nuisance vlogs.
Yeah,
just being a nuisance.
Yeah, just running up to people.
It's basically Logan.
It's like, man, I make minimum wage. Can you stop fucking with me, please? Like, it'd be great.
That's like all those pranks when you would go to McDonald's and like grab the ice cream. It's like,
oh my God.
why is McDonald's drive-through people the people that need to be taken down a peg? Like,
I've done that once. I'm not proud of it. I've done that once.
Did you really?
I did that one time. Yes. There's a video of that. In college, we did it. And we we were like too pussy to like really do it. So did it. Kind of half grabbed the ice cream and then drive away way too fast, laughing. Like, can't believe we just fucking did that.
Yeah,
one of my,
savage.
Favorite videos is like somebody tried to do that or something, and the cashier like throws the credit card in, and so he gets distracted trying to grab his credit card, and then she just throws his drink on him. Like he tried to prank the cashier.
No way.
She just like
and she was
distracts
so ready
him
for
and then
it.
just throws tosses his drink in.
Oh
he was
God,
like the fourth person
amazing.
that day to try it. Yeah.
Fuck, that's amazing. I'm gonna search that too. Searching that video, the concrete one, and the porn star. It's the homework. That's what I gotta do after this video.
I saw that the dude who did the concrete video just recently did something. He did something very similar where he was like, I'm gonna cement both my hands into toasters or something like that.
He could have called that video, I haven't learned my lesson.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what I did, but just with a different body part.
A less
cementing my
dangerous
hands
body
into
part.
a different kitchen appliance.
I couldn't call 911 this time. My hands were occupied.
He does it with his nose.
Yeah.
Cutting off my hands, not clickbait.
912. No, goddammit.
Cutting off my hands and then cementing my hands.
That guy's crazy.
All right, guys, should we wrap it up?
Let's wrap it.
It's been a pretty solid hour and a half. It's a long ass episode.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me.
For sure.
Of course.
Search Drew Gooden, Danny Gonzalez on YouTube. Greg, if you're watching, appreciate you. Little Stinkers.
Strongest family on YouTube.
Keep on stinking.
Well, I don't know. I think
I do.
Chosters are probably the strongest family.
I wouldn't look it up, but I would definitely place a bet.
Take your word for it and place a bet.
I would definitely take my word for it. If I were you.
Okay.
If I were you, I would trust me. So
That's sketchy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. See ya.
Spill the water. Spill the water. Spill it now.
Could you cut that part out? It's fine. I'll live with my mistake.
Okay, thanks for watching.
Any more secrets you have about Cody?
No. Me neither. Spill the water. Do it now. It's your last chance.
That's it. I'm out of bits.
Okay.
It's over.
Is it over?
Yeah, wow, that ended on just bad note.
The worst
Yeah,
note.
I know. I felt so good about all that, and then it
Okay, bye.
ruined it.
Bye.
Please unsubscribe from my channel.